live from the AYSN Sports Center here in N. Domingo in San Juan. We continue with semi-final Sunday here in the 10 and under division of the 7th Stallion Kids, presented by 10 Feet Vitamins Eagle Professional Tools, up against Ogalala Shoes. This is Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Ogalala Shoes in green, Eagle in blue. Here comes Icasa's corner J. That is good. Opening up the scoring here in our ball game is Tio Icasas. Here comes Daniel Shaw, guarded by Munani. Shaw charging down the floor, stepping back, the jumper. Oh, deflected on that one. Abelion applying pressure defense against Cairo Sea. That is an Eagle turnover. Ball going back here to the blue shirts. Eagle in their starting unit are Cairo Sea, Hunter Ang, Sep Pinsotes, Drew Munani, and Tio Icasas. Meanwhile, for Ogalala Shoes in their first 5 are Andres De La Paz, Baron Abelion, Javi Endaya, Daniel Shaw, and Enzo Lim. Breaking away, Drew Munani, shot is no good. Rebound by Hunter Ang, one-hander won't work. Rebound by Javi Endaya. Here comes Daniel Shaw with the ball, stumbling. Passes to Abelion, and an 8-second violation will be called against Ogalala Shoes. Head coach for both squads. For Eagle, it's Coach Gio Sia. Meanwhile, for Ogalala Shoes, their head coach is Coach Isko C. Officials for this ball game, our crew chief is Jason Vipinoso. Umpire 1 is Dave Maligaya. Here comes Hunter Ang with the ball, guarded by Daniel Shaw. Munani, free at the corner. Dumps a pass. Cairo Sea, jumper is good. 4-0 start for the blue shirts. Here comes Daniel Shaw. Crossing the midcourt line. Here comes Shaw with the ball. Double team by the blue shirts. Emergency pass to Abelion, guarded by Monani. Dumps a pass to Javi Endaya. That is too strong. Ball going back to Ogalala Shoes. Both squads ending the elimination round with identical records at 4-1. Here comes Cairo Sea with a crossover dribble. Fires a pass to Tio Icasas. Double team by the green shirts. Icasas down the floor. Oh, post pass. Pinsotes with a one-hander. 6-0 start for the blue shirts. Here comes the Bear. Abelion facing a double team with a pass to Lim. Javi Endaya. One-hander won't work. Rebound by Seb Pinsotes. Issues a pass to Monani, to Cairo Sea. The jumper bounces out. Ball is tapped. Pick up here by Theo Icasas. Fresh 14 for the blue shirts. Icasas will attack. Jumper, bottom. 8-0 start for Eagle. Here comes Daniel Shaw, guarded by Cairo Sea, who taps the ball out. The ball will stay with Ogalala Shoes. Last August 31, it was Eagle who came out victorious in the elimination round battle against Ogalala Shoes, 53-46, with Tio Icasas finishing with 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 steals, being helped out there by James Dolera, who finished with 10 points, 11 boards, and 5 takeaways. As Abelion attacks Medo, he is fouled. Meanwhile, for Ogalala Shoes in that ball game, getting 12.5 rebounds and 4 steals off Luca Cancho, while Alec Tejada finished with 11.6 rebounds and 2 steals. Abelion at the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. The first free throw for Abelion goes in and out. Ogalala Shoes still scoreless in this ball game. Abelion averaging 10.2 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per contest here in our tournament. Short of the second free throw. Rebound picked up here by De La Paz. Hands it off. Abelion with a reverse. He is fouled. The foul will be called against Sebastian Pinsotes. A return trip to the free throw line for the Bear, Baron Abelion. First free throw for Abelion. That is strong. Still scoreless is Ogalala Shoes in this ball game. Second free throw for Abelion. He will miss again. Ball is tapped. The ball will go the way of Ogalala Shoes. Eagle Professional Tools rather. 6:40 remaining here in the first. Here comes Kai Rosea with a crossover. To Theo Icasas against a double team. To Kai Rosea. A second to cross. And an 8-second violation will be called against Ogalala Shoes. The Blue Shirts get the ball back. They are ahead by 8. Inbound from the sideline here for Ogalala Shoes. Daniel Shaw. Guarded by Monani. Shaw with a handoff. Abelion. De La Paz. Free throw line jumper is good. First 2 points of the ball game for Ogalala Shoes. Knocked down there by Andres De La Paz. Kai Rosea. Oh! Losing control of the leather. Ball going back to Ogalala Shoes. Inbound from the sideline here for the green shirts. Enzo Lim locates Daniel Shaw crossing the midcourt line. Guarded by Seiya to Abelion. Screen by De La Paz. Abelion drives baseline. The floater. That won't work. Rebound by Abelion. The short jumper deflected. Taken away here by Theo Icasas. Here comes Eagle on the run. Crossover by Icasas to the baseline. Trapped. Abelion with a takeaway and a jump ball is called. The ball will stay with Eagle. 13 seconds on their shot clock. An 8-2 lead for Eagle. Dhruv Monani, sideline inbound. Finds Cairo Seiya, guarded by Lim. Oh, errant pass straight to the fans of Eagle Professional Tools. Ball going back here to the boys in green. Enzo Lim to Daniel Shaw, guarded by Seiya. Shaw, hesitation dribble, baseline, the runner. Oh, he was fouled. Oh. 5:24 remaining in the first. 2 free throws here coming the way of Daniel Shaw. 8-2 count in favor of Eagle. First free throw for Daniel. That one trickles in. Being joined here at the broadcast table by Inigo Saplala and Sivon Emnase of Emnase's Grill. That's bad. Don't say that. My man is tough. Tough guy. Forward pass. Dhruv Monani on the run. Monani with the scoop. Shot is no good. Rebound by Javi Endaya. Forward pitch to Baron Abelion. Leading the run. Outlet pass. Daniel Fio. Shot fake. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Sep Pinsotes. Now to Cairo Seiya. Hunter Ang with the ball. Finds Theo Icasas. Attacking. Spinning. Icasas will miss. Rebound taken here by De La Paz. Emergency pass to Enzo Lim. Daniel Sio. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Pinsotes. To Icasas. They have the numbers. Icasas. Drop pass. Seiya will score. 4:38 remaining in the first. And we have a mandatory substitution. Back to live action here, but before that, we would like to thank our league sponsors, 10 Feet Vitamins, Taller Everyday, Thor, Containers that are built to last, Uni LED, Light is Life, Celsius Energy Drink, Live Fit, Baraba Promenade, Homemade Flavors, made just for you, and Kaukai Thai Chicken House, good food, good friend. 10 new players on the floor for both squads. Alec Tejada leading the charge for Ogalala. Here's Tejada gobbled up by the defense of 30 Saplala. That defensive stop is brought to you by Thor. Containers that are built to last. Pumayo lang, oh. 4:08 remaining in the first. Timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by Banapa Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. We will be back. Ogalala Shoes with the possession. They are down by 7. Tejada. Post pass. Push shot. That won't work. Fight for the loose ball. Taken here by Marco Saplala. Eagle Professional Tools ahead by 7. To C. Kane Emnase. To James Dolera. Now to 30 Saplala from the baseline. Sidestep. Saplala is fouled. The foul will be called against Alec Tejada. 30 Saplala at the stripe. Shooting a pair. First one is good. Averaging 15.2 points, 11.2 rebounds, and 2 assists per ball game is 30 Saplala. The second free throw, that is too strong. Rebound is picked up here by Luca Cancio. Cancio now with the ball. He's open. Back to Cancio, driving middle. The floater, that is way off. Going up for the save was Ochoa, but the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Eagle Professional Tools. C. Kane Emnase, inbound from the end line, finds James Dolera. Forward to 30 Saplala, saving the possession. Saplala, jumper, no good. Ball was tapped out of bounds by Arvin Cao. Ball possession going back to Ogalala Shoes. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Stolen away by Dolera to Marco Saplala. Gives it up to Kuya 30 Saplala. Down the middle. Scoop. Layup is gone! 4 points in the ball game for 30 Saplala. 13-3 advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. Here comes Luca Cancio. And a foul given up by James Dolera. No team yet in the penalty. Ball will stay with Ogalala Shoes. Down by 10. Luca Cancio against Saplala. Tejada. Open. Elbow jumper. That is offline. Ball taken here by Dolera. Launches a pass. 30 Saplala against Tejada. Saplala. Sidestep. Floater. That is no good. Emnase. Going for the putback. He will miss. Kick out pass. Dolera. Swing step. Dolera. Layup is no good. Fight for the loose ball. It's a foot race. Ochoa against Emnase. Nearly stolen. Cancio. Count the basket. That's the foul. Luca Cancio. 3-point play opportunity is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. Luca Cancio in this tournament is averaging 16.5 points, 5.6 rebounds, and an assist per ball game. Lining up for the bonus charity is Luca Cancio. The winner of this ball game will head on to the finals to face Autoguard, who earlier on defeated Celsius Energy Drink 53-45. Howard Co was named as the 10 Feet Vitamins best player of the ball game, who finished with 17 points, 18 rebounds, and 5 steals. Good on the bonus for Cancio. Ball tapped out of bounds by Ochoa. Ball will stay with the blue shirts. Emnase inbound from the end line. Breaking free is Dolera and Saplala. Dolera with the ball. Hounded by Ochoa to Marco Saplala. To Emnase. They have to cross. To 30 Saplala. Couldn't save the leather. Ball going back to Ogalala Shoes. 1:41 remaining in the first. Timeout is requested by Coach Gio Sia. This timeout is brought to you by Banapol Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. We will be back. With the possession, down by 7. Tejada with a pitch to Saw. drops a pass. The shot is no good for Matis Abaya. Diving for the leather. Arvin Cao. Hugo Ochoa in a tug of war for the leather. Ball possession will stay with Ogalala shoots. Inbound from the baseline. Cancho, sidestep. He is fouled. The foul will be called against 30 Saplala. A return trip to the free throw line for Luca Cancho. The first free throw for Cancho goes in and out and in again. 4 points now in the ball game for Luca Cancho. Lead down to 6 for Eagle Professional Tools. Cancho, the second free throw. That one is also good. 13-8 advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. Si Kane Emnase tasked with an inbound. He finds James Dolera. Back to Emnase. To Marco Saplala. To 30 Saplala rather. Post pass. Arvin Cao against two defenders. Finds Dolera against Cancho. Dolera finds a gap. Plays it in. Dolera will miss. Arvin Cao. Offensive board. To 30 Saplala. Floater is good. 5 points now in the ballgame for 30 Saplala. Here comes Luca Cancho. Looking for an opening. Dumps a pass to Abaya. Tejada. Jumper. That is no good. Loose ball. A pick up here by Ochoa. Jumper by Abaya. Bounces in. Julian Shaw rather with the basket. 15-10 advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. Dolera. Errant pass straight to the crowd. Ball possession going back to Ogalala Shoes. Here comes Alec Tejada. 24 seconds remaining here in the first. Tejada. Cancho from the elbow. The runner bounces out. Rebound by Marco Saplala. The shot clock is off. Dolera with the leather. Emnase up ahead. Settles for a jumper. That is short. Rebound to Alec Tejada. 3 seconds remaining. They have to fire. Game clock will run out there for Ogalala Shoes. And at the end of the first, a 15-10 advantage for Eagle Professional Tools over Ogalala Shoes. This quarter break is brought to you by Kaukai Thai Chicken House. Good food, good friend. The second quarter when we come back. Second quarter of action between Eagle Professional Tools and Ogalala Shoes. The Blue Shirts are ahead by 5. Cairo Seiya to Hunter Ang. Finds Tio Icasas from the left. Dumps a pass. Seiya, the jumper. That is offline. Ball is loose. The ball is out of bounds. It will go the way of Ogalala Shoes. First time on the floor here is Adam Noel. Inbound pass. He finds Daniel Shaw with a crossover to Bear Abelion. Oh, pass is too strong. Jacob Lim wasn't expecting that one. Hunter Ang to Cairo Seiya. Jumper. That is an air ball. Ball going the way of Ogalala Shoes. Still a 5-point lead for Eagle Professional Tools. Here comes Abelion to Daniel Shaw. Guarded by Hunter Ang. Coming up with the steal to Seiya. Back to Ang. Dumps a pass. Theo Icasas will spin. Jumper is good! 7-point advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. Abelion will spin. He is trapped. Finds Daniel Shaw. Pinsotes down on the floor. Sidestep. Shaw will miss. Rebound is secured by Jacob Lim. He was fouled taking the shot. Hunter Ang will be called for the personal foul as Jacob Lim heads on to the free throw line. The first free throw for Jacob is good. First basket of the second period for Ogalala Shoes. It's courtesy of Jacob Lim. Lining up for the second. Lim. Second free throw bounces out. Rebound by Seb Pinsotes. Forward pitch to Hunter Ang. No one in front of him. Hunter Ang lays it in. That is short. Cairo Seiya is there for the putback. 19-11 lead for Eagle Professional Tools. Here comes Daniel Shaw. Pressure defense by Cairo Seiya. Icasas is there for the double. And an 8-second violation will be called against Ogalala Shoes. Ball going back to Eagle. Inbound from the baseline for the blue shirts. Here comes Icasas against Abelion. Icasas with a crossover. Icasas will attack. He spins to Ang. To Seiya. Goes up for a floater. That is an air ball. Icasas coming up with a save. Seiya, it's there for the short stab. 8 points now in the ball game for Cairo Seiya. 8 minutes remaining in the second. Here comes Jacob Lim with the ball. Andres de la Paz couldn't control the leather ball going back here to Eagle. They are ahead by 10. Cairo Seiya. Sideline inbound to Hunter Ang. Guarded by Daniel Shaw. Looking for a handoff with Cairo Seiya. Another handoff to Theo Icasas. Launches a 3. That is offline. Seiya with a putback. He was blocked. Shot block is brought to you by Thor Containers that are built to last. Ball is tapped. Taken away here by Bear Abelion with a crossover. Abelion leading the charge. Abelion will spin near the free throw line. Kick out to De La Paz. Double team by the blue shirts. Finds Daniel Shaw. Driving baseline. Shaw short on that one. Rebound is secured by Mateo Tan. Eagle on the run. They are ahead by 10. Icasas. Guarded by Abelion. No look pass. Seiya will score. Count the basket, plus the foul. 3-point play opportunity is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. 12-point advantage for Eagle Professional Tools as Cairo Seiya shoots for the bonus. The bonus charity is good for Cairo Seiya. He has now 9 in the ball game. Daniel Seiya now with the ball. Driving baseline. Sidestep. Scoop shot won't work. Lim with the rebound. Dumps a pass. Abelion. Short jumper. That won't work. Rebound by Pinsotes. Towering over everyone. Cairo Seiya with a pickup. Icasas is open. Ball is deflected by Abelion. Abelion on the run against Ang. Abelion will spin. Abelion will miss. Rebound by Pinsotes. 6:31 remaining here in the second. And ow! Pinsotes was caught stepping on the sideline. Ball going back here to Ogalala Shoes. Noel, sideline inbound. Lim, jumper blocked by Theo Icasas. Shot block brought to you by Thor. Containers that are built to last. Abelion, hesitation dribble, coming off with a steal. To De La Paz, jumper too strong. Rebound secured by Jacob Lim. Back to De La Paz. To Abelion. Shot fake. Draws closer. Abelion will be called for an offensive foul. Hunter Ang absorbing the contact. Ball going back here to Eagle. Professional Tools. Fio Icasas inbound from the end line to Seiya. Back to Icasas. Guarded by Shaw. Icasas with the pickup. Bounce pass to Hunter Ang. To Mateo Tan. Icasas for 3. That is an air ball. Ball going back to Ogalala Shoes. They are down by 13. With 5:37 remaining here in the second. Abelion to Daniel Shaw. Crossing the midcourt line. Hunter Ang with a deflection. Crashing onto Mateo Tan. A loose ball foul will be called against Daniel Shaw. Eagle Professional Tools back with the possession. They are ahead 24-11. Cairo Seiya finds Hunter Ang. Guarded by Shaw. Ang. Icasas. Guarded by Abelion. So Seiya. Icasas looking to create. He spins. Seiya. Jumper. In and out. Pinsotes with the rebound, but the putback doesn't work. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of Ogalala Shoes. We have a mandatory substitution.
It is brought to you by Solutions UELMD.
We'd like to thank our league sponsors, Tented Vitamin, Installer Everyday, Thor, containers that are built to last, Uni LED, Light is Life, Celsius Energy Drink, Live Fit, Banapa Promenade, homemade flavors, made just for you, and Kaukai Thai Chicken House, good food, good friend. Back to live action here as Javi and Daya hesitating to take the jumper. A takeaway here by the blue shirts, M. Nase over Tejada. M. Nase will score. First 2 points of the ball game for CK in Imnase. 15-point advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. A forward pitch. The runner doesn't work, and Daya is there for the putback. Picking up the miss by Hugo Ochoa. Javi and Daya with his first basket of the ball game. Osaplala colliding there with Ochoa. Takeaway here by Abaya. Forward to Ochoa, to Alec Tejada against Mnase. Tejada will score. First 2 points of Alec Tejada, a 9-point lead though for Eagle Professional Tools. Saplala finds Mnase, guarded by Abaya. Back to Saplala against Endaya. Saplala lays it in. He'll score. 7 points now in the ball game for 30 Saplala. Alec Tejada, Ogalala Shoes looking to respond. Cancho near the corner, stepping back, jumper. That is short. Arvin Cao with the board. Forward to James Dolera. Saplala open on the other end. Saplala shot fake. Short stab won't work. Ball is tapped out of bounds by Dhruv Monani. Ball going back. Ogalala shoots. Inbound by Matis Abaya. Finds Alec Tejada. Back to Abaya, guarded by Monani. Double team with Dolera, who recalled for the foul. No team yet in the penalty with 3:25 remaining in the second. Inbound by Matis Abaya. Alec Tejada with a crossover. Guarded by Monani. Tejada, floater. That won't work. Rebound by Abaya with a hook shot. And a foul will be called against 30 Saplala. That will be his second of the ball game. Taking 2 free throws is Matis Abaya. Averaging 4.2 points and 7.4 rebounds per ball game. Abaya lining up for a pair. The first free throw for Abaya goes in and out. Still a 13-point advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. 3 minutes and 12 here in the first half. As Abaya reloads for the second free throw. That one rims out. And a foul will be called against number 5. That is Luca Cancho. Ball going back here to the blue shirt. Si Kane Mnase tasked with the inbound. Looking for options. Oh, ball hit the board and that is an inbound violation. Ball going back to Ogalala shoes. With 3:06 remaining here in the second, timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by Banapa Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. We will be back. In the second, baseline inbound play for the green shirts. Abaya to trigger the possession. Tejada with a catch. Defended by Monani. Tejada finds a gap. Tejada is fouled. The foul will be called against Drew Monani. Called for the personal foul as Tejada misses the first. Exactly 3 minutes remaining here in the second period as Alec Tejada lines up for the second free throw. That one rims out. Ball is tapped at the rebound here by Tejada. Scoop shot. That won't work. Arvin Cao mishandles the leather. Taken here by Abaya Mnase with a save to Abaya. Kick out. Oh, to Tejada against Dolera. Tejada falls down on the floor and a foul will be called. Ego is in the penalty. CK Nimnasa will be called for the personal foul, sending Alec Tejada back to the stripe. Averaging 8.8 points in 8 rebounds per contest, together with 2.8 assists per ball game, is Alec Tejada here in our tournament. He knocks down the first. Second free throw for Tejada. That one rims out. Rebound by Arvin Cao to 30 Saplala. Forward pitch to Drew Monani. But before that, a foul will be called against number 23, Hugo Ochoa. Ball will stay here with Eagle Professional Tools. They are ahead by 12. Sideline inbound by Drew Monani. Finds James Dolera. Hounded by Cancho. Dolera finds Monani from the elbow. The jumper too strong. Rebound by Mnase. Fresh 14 for the blue shirts. Saplala with a sidestep. Si Kane Mnase. Jump shot. That won't work. Rebound by Cao. To Monani. Back to Cao. Down the post. Jumper by Cao. He will miss. Ball is loose. The ball will stay with Eagle. Professional Tool. 7 on their shot clock. Timeout is requested by Coach Gio Sia. This timeout is brought to you by Banapa Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. We will be back.
7 on the shot clock. 7 seconds to shoot.
Eagle with the possession. Monani from the baseline. The floater, that won't work. Rebound by Javi and Daya. Hands it over to Alec Tejada. 12-point lead for Eagle. Cancho with the bounce pass to Abaya over Cow. Shot is no good. Rebound picked up here by James Dolera. Forward pitch to Sikane Emnase. Stepping on the gas. Layup is no good. Rebound by James Dolera through traffic. And a traveling violation will be called against James Dolera. Ball going back here to Ogalala Shoes with 1:39 remaining in the second. Inbound here to Alec Tejada, hounded by Monani. Oh, nearly stolen there. Cancho with the ball against Cal. Lays it in. Cancho will score. 7 now in the ball game for Luca Cancho. Lead down to 10. For Eagle as an inbound violation is committed by James Dolera. Ball going back here to Ogalala Shoes. Abaya with an inbound, stolen away by Dhruv Monani. Hands it over to Sikane Emnase. To the rim, Emnase is fouled. Luca Cancho will be called for his second personal foul, sending Sikane Emnase to the stripe for a pair. Sikane Emnase in this tournament is averaging 3.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.2 assists per ball game. Emnase, the first free throw is short. Still a 10-point lead for Eagle Professional Tools. Emnase lining up for the second. That is too strong. Rebound by Dhruv Monani. Goes up for the floater. He will miss. And Daya taps the ball out. Ball will stay with Eagle. 1:05 remaining in the second. Dolera. Monani is open. What a play! Saplala will finish! That assist play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. 30 Saplala. 9 points now in the ball game. Cancho with a lay-in. Answering back with a basket. It's Luca Cancho. 30-20 lead for Eagle. Saplala with the ball against Endaya. Sidestep, drop pass. Arvin Cow will miss. Rebound by 30 Saplala. Missing on the short stab. Endaya with the ball. Woo! Emnase nearly coming up with the steal. Ball is out of bounds. It will stay with Eagle Professional Tools. 29.8 seconds remaining here in the second. Dolera finds 30 Saplala and a holding foul will be called against Hugo Ochoa. Both teams now in the penalty. 30 Saplala will be shooting a pair of free throws. First attempt for Saplala. That is too strong. Still a 30-20 lead for Eagle Professional Tools. Saplala lining up for the second. 30 Saplala now in double figures with 10. An 11-point advantage for Eagle. Tejada finds Cancho. Guarded by Saplala. Cancho will spin. Guarded by Dolera. Cancho, the jumper, that is offline. Rebound by Matis Abaya. The hook shot, that is short. Ochoa finds Cancho. 8 seconds remaining. A takeaway here by Sikane Emnase against Tejada. Shot is short. Saplala is there for the putback. Missing as well. And Daya driving to the floor. And at the half, it's a 31-20 lead for Eagle Professional Tools over Ogalala Shoes. This halftime break is brought to you by Kaukai Thai Chicken House. Good food, good friend. The second half when we return. we enter the second half of action between Eagle Professional Tools and Ogalala Shoes. Continuation of semi-final Sunday here at the Stallion Kids 10 and Under tournament presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. A 13-point advantage for the blue shirts. The winner of this ball game heads on to the finals to face AutoGuard Premium Car Care Products, who earlier on defeated Celsius Energy Drink 53-45. AutoGuard was led by Howard Co, who finished with 17 points, 18 rebounds, and 5 steals. Spinning for that shot is Pinsote. Shot is no good. He gets the ball back. Kick out pass. Third is Marco Saplala was blocked by Adam Noel. Shot block is brought to you by 4 containers that are built to last. Baseline inbound by Marco Saplala. Finds Pinsotes over Noel. Pinsote short on that one. Rebound picked up here by the green shirts. Here comes Luca Cancho. Leading the break for the green shirts. Cancho. Shot is no good. Rebound picked up here by Theo Icasas. Oh, pass too strong. Oh, Cairo Sia controls the leather. Seiya on the run. Scoop shot. That one bounces out. Ball is loose. A pick up here by Julian So to Luca Cancho. It's a foot race. Cancho will score. 11 now in the ball game for Luca Cancho, leading the scoring for Ogalala Shoes. Here comes Theo Icasas against Cancho. Fires a pass to Mateo Tan down the post. Pinsotes will be called for a traveling violation. 8 minutes and 37 remaining here in the third. Ball going back here to the green shirts. Adam Noel. Inbound from the base, from the end line. As we are awaiting Mateo Tan finishing up with his laces. The green shirts down by 11. Noel. Inbound to Cancho. To Abellon. Leading the run. Abellon over Pinsotes. Abellon will finish. Eagle up by 9. Cairo Seiya with a crossover. Fires a pass to Theo Icasas. Guarded by So. Post pass. Pinsotes. Hook shot. Oh, he was fouled. The foul will be called against number 28, Adam Noel. Sebastian Pinsotes in this ball game. 2 points, 8 rebounds. The first free throw for Seb. That is too strong. Averaging 5 points, 9.2 rebounds per contest is Seb Pinsotes. The second free throw is wide left. Rebound picked up here by Julian So. Now to Abellon. Hounded by Cairo Seiya. Abellon with a bounce pass. Taken here by Marco Saplala. Jump ball is called. Ball possession will stay with Ogalala Shoes. 7 and 51 here in the third. Inbound from the sideline. Adam Noel finds Luca Cancho. Guarded by Seiya. Cancho switch with Saplala to Abellon from the left. The floater. He was fouled. The foul will be called against Andres de la Paz. Against Cairo Seiya, rather. Abellon at the stripe shooting 2 free throws. The first free throw for Abellon is too strong. Still a 33-24 advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. 2 points so far. A rebound and an assist for the Bear. Baron Abellon knocks down the second. A 33-25 advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. Marco Saplala will spin. Guarded by Abellon. To Cairo Seiya. Fires a 3. That is no good. Rebound. Picked up here by Julian So. He spins. Fires a pass to Luca Cancho. Cancho to the rim. Cancho missing on that lay-in. Rebound by Enzo Lim with a short stab. Shot is no good. Ball is up out of bounds. The ball will stay with Ogalala Shoes. James Dolera entering the ball game for Eagle. He replaces Cairo Seiya. Inbound from the baseline. Adam Noel Entry to Abelion. Ball rolls out of bounds. The ball will stay with Ogalala shoot. 7:08 remaining here in the third. Adam Noel to Lim. To Cancio. At the top of the key. Guarded by Saplala. And a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Ogalala shoots. Ball going back here to Eagle. Professional tools. Saplala. Sideline inbound. Dolera with the ball. Guarded by Cancio. Dolera with a pitch. Oh, stolen away by Bear Abelion. Spots up for a three. That is an air ball. Rebound by Cancio. His layup is fouled. James Dolera will be called for foul number 3. And Luca Cancio at the stripe to shoot a pair. First one for Cancio. That one is short. Still an 8-point lead for Eagle Professional Tools. With 6:49 remaining here in the third. Luca Cancio, second attempt. That one, it falls in. Alec Tejada back on the floor for Ogalala Shoes. He replaces Bear Abelion. Inbound from the end line here for the blue shirts. Icasas finds Dolera. He is trapped to Icasas. Marcos Saplala asking for the leather. Forward pitch. Pinsotes against Noel. Pinsotes will miss. Loose ball picked up here by Julian Enzo Lim. Hands it over to Cancio. The layup is deflected. That stop is brought to you by Thor Containers that are built to last. Baseline inbound play for the green shirts. Adam Noel looking for a friend. Finds So. Tejada with a jumper. In and out. Oh, rebound by So. Scoop layup. Ball was deflected to Cancio. Goes for a jumper. Bottom! Luca Cancio now. 14 in the ball game. Dolera. Return pass to Theo Icasas. Hounded by Tejada. Back to Dolera. Eagle has to cross, and they do. Enzo Lim to Saplala from the right. Shot clock at 10. Saplala, jumper. That is no good. Ball top by Alec Tejada. The ball will stay with Eagle. Shot clock reset to 14 here for the blue shirts. Dolera. Icasas fires a 3. Jackpot! That 3-pointer by Theo Icasas is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. Here comes Luca Cancio. Sidestep. Block by Seb Pinsotes. The shot block is brought to you by Thor Containers that are built to last. Five and 31 remaining in the third. 8-point advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. Noel with an inbound. Cancio thinking 3 with a pass to So. Goes up for the shot. The jumper doesn't go in. Rebound by Theo Icasas. Double team by the green shirts. The ball goes out of bounds in favor of Eagle. James Dolera now with the ball. Forward pitch to Mateo Tan. Near the free throw line. Marco Saplala. What a pass. Pinsotes couldn't finish. Rebound battle here. And a loose ball foul will be called. Marco Saplala? Against James Dolera rather. Foul number 4 against James Dolera. A 3-man sub here for Coach Gio Sia. Make that 4. A Skyro Sea, Sivon Imnase, Hunter Ang, and 30 Saplala. All check back into the ball game. The blue shirts are ahead by 8 inbound from the end line here for Ogalala Shoes. Back on the floor is Daniel Shaw. He replaces Adam Noel. Javi Indaya also back on the floor here for Coach Isko. See? 5 minutes and 4 remaining here in the third. Here comes Abelion. Guarded by Seiya. Abelion forward to Tejada. With the leather jumper. Shot is no good. Rebound by 30 Saplala. And the ball is tapped. That is a turnover against Eagle. Ball going back here to Ogalala. Abelion with an inbound. Bounce pass to Endaya. Stolen away by Sikane Mnase. Forward pitch to 30 Saplala. Abelion in front of him. Saplala lays it in. Saplala will score. 13 points now in the ball game for 30 Saplala. 10-point lead for Eagle. Luca Cancio now with the ball. Crossing the midcourt line. Bounce pass. Stolen away by 30 Saplala. Foul given up by Alec Tejada. Ball going back here to the blue shirts. Back to live action here. Hunter Ang with the ball. Crossing the midcourt line to Cairo Seiya. Back to Ang. Icasas at the elbow against Abelion. Icasas. Imnase. Jumper. That is too strong. Icasas with the rebound against Abelion. 30 Saplala. The jumper. That won't work. Rebound by Hunter Ang. Extra step block by Javi Endaya. That block shot is brought to you by Thor. Containers that are built to last. A loose ball foul will be called against 30 Saplala. And that is foul number 4 against 30 Saplala. He will be subbed out here by Orvin Cao. Back to live action here as Alec Tejada racing down the floor. Finds Bear Abelion, guarded by Icasas. Cancio, bounce pass, Julian So, shot is good. Jacob Lim rather with the basket. Imnase, post pass to Arvin Cao, that is too high. Ball going back to Ogalala Shoes. 3 minutes and 24 remaining here in the third. Abelion finds Tejada. Back to Abelion. Forward pass to Luca Cancio. Near the free throw line. The jumper bottom. Eagles lead down to 6. Hunter Ang to Imnase. To Cairo Seiya. Bothered by Tejada. Seiya. Drop pass. Arvin Cao from short range. He will score. First 2 points of the ball game for Arvin Cao. Restores an 8-point lead for Eagle. Cancio, drop pass, and Daya will finish. That is his play is brought to you by Uni LED. Light is life. Just a 6-point lead for Eagle. Icasas leading the attack. Runner offline. Rebound is secured by Jacob Lim. But a steal by Icasas spinning for the jumper. That is no good. Imnase with a save. Taken here by Lim with a pitch to Alec Tejada. Ogalala Shoes on the attack. Tejada couldn't save the leather. Ball going back to Eagle Professional Tools. 2 minutes and 20 remaining here in the third. Cairo Seiya inbound to Imnase, guarded by Tejada. Back to Seiya. Now to Hunter Ang with a pass to Seiya. Imnase. A save here by Arvin Cao. Shot clock at 10 for the blue shirts. Icasas fires a 3. Jackpot! 3-pointer off the glass for Theo Icasas is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Color every day. A steal here by the blue shirt. Seiya to the basket, losing control of the leather. Ball going back to Ogalala Shoes. Daniel Sio reinserted to this lineup by Coach Isko. See? Abelion with the inbound from the end line. Sio guarded by Seiya. Now to Abelion. Stolen away. Sikane Imnase to the rim. Imnase will miss. Ball taken here by Bear Abelion, and a blocking foul will be called against Imnase, and with Eagle in the penalty, Bear Abelion will be shooting too. 1 minute and 33 remaining here in the third. Abelion with 3 points and 2 rebounds in this ball game. First free throw attempt for Abelion is good. 43 to 35 scoreline, still in favor of Eagle. Abelion lines up for the second. The free throw is offline. Rebound by Theo Icasas. Oh, ball stolen away. Theo, corner, J. That is an air ball. And ball goes out of bounds. Jacob Lim couldn't save that one. Ball going back here to Eagle. Professional tools. Mnase finds Ang. Back to Mnase. Crossing the midcourt line. To Cairo Seiya. Open from the corner. Seiya lays it in. Shot is no good. Rebound by Javi Endaya. That is rebound number 8 for Javi Abelion. Losing control of the leather. Seiya. Icasas lays it in. 16 points now in the ball game for Theo Icasas. Luca Cancio with the leather. Oh, ball goes out of bounds. Ball will stay with Ogalala Shoes. Alec Tejada returns to action for Ogalala Shoes. He replaces Bear Abelion. The green shirts are down by 10. Daniel Shaw inbound. Finds Tejada at the top of the key. Tejada for 3. That is offline. Fight for the loose ball taken here by Theo Icasas. Hounded by Daniel Shaw. Forward pitch. Hunter Ang to the rim. Bye-bye! 12-point advantage for Eagle Professional Tools as Luca Cancio breaks down the pressure. Cancio to the baseline. Spinning. Cancio will finish. Put that one on IG. Luca Cancio with 18 now in the ballgame. Icasas. Drop pass. Pinsote. Shot is no good. Arvin Cao rather with a miss. Endaya with a pass to Lim. Oh, a steal by Hunter Ang. Dumps it to the post. Reverse layup by Icasas is no good. Rebound by Endaya. Oh, Tejada is fouled. 1.2 seconds remaining here in the third. 2 free throws coming here for Alec Tejada. Hunter Ang will be called for the personal foul. 2 foul shots given here to Alec Tejada. The first one is too strong. Still a 47 to 37 advantage for Eagle Professional Tools. As Alec Tejada lines up for the second. Tejada's the second free throw is too strong. Lane violation against Ogalala Shoes. Ball going back here to Eagle Professional Tools.
Down, boys, down.
Inbound on the sideline. That is Hunter Ang with the pitch. Oh, pass is too strong. The ball was tipped. And at the end of the third, a 10-point lead for Eagle Professional Tools. Beat is brought to you by Kaukai Thai Chicken House. Good food, good friend. The final quarter when we come back. The final quarter between Eagle Professional Tools and Ogalala Shoes, the 10 and under semi-finals matchup. Here are the 7th Stallion Kids, presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. The first possession of the period is a turnover for Eagle Professional Tools. Oh, they get the ball back. Emnase to Marco Saplala against Abellon, the jumper. That is no good. Fight for the loose ball picked up here by Abaya, but a counter steal by Sikane Emnase. Counter steal by Abellon. Someone is open down the floor. Endaya to the rim. Endaya short on the lane. Rebound by Pinsotes to Sikane Emnase. Finds Marco Saplala, guarded by Daniel Shaw. Saplala will spin back out. Bounce pass to Emnase. Back to Saplala against Shaw. Saplala to Emnase. Jumper. No good. Rebound by Bear Abellon with a crossover. Daniel Sio leaking out. Shot fake. Sio will score. First field goal of the ballgame for Daniel Shaw. Cancho comes up with a steal. Back-to-back baskets by Ogalala Shoes. They're just down by 6. Saplala finds Emnase. Forward to Dhruv Monani against Endaya. Monani will score off the glass. Breaking the run of Ogalala Shoes. Dhruv Monani with a floater. And a dribbling violation will be called against Luca Cancio. Cairo Sea checking back into the ballgame for Eagle Professional Tools. Inbound from the sidelines here for the blue shirts. Sikane Emnase finds Seiya, guarded by Daniel Shaw. Seiya with a return pass to Emnase. Crossover. Emnase against Abellon. Emnase entangled with Abellon for the leather, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow is in favor of Ogalala Shoes. 8:18 remaining here in the fourth. Abellon, sideline inbound to Daniel Shaw. Back to Abellon, crossing the midcourt line. Abaya over Pinsotes, one-hander, that won't work. And Daya will miss. Icasas towering over everyone. But Luca Cancio with a takeaway goes up for the shot. He was fouled. The foul will be called against number 30. That is Dhruv Monani. Hunter Ang replaces Monani as Luca Cancio heads to the free throw line, leading all scorers with 20 in this ball game. Make that 21 for the evening for Luca Cancio. His team is down 49-41. Second free throw for Cancio. That is also good. 49-42 lead for Eagle. Hunter Ang with the ball. Stops near the midcourt line to Emnase. Nearly stolen. Emnase dumps a pass. Icasas will be called for the traveling violation. Another Eagle turnover. Ogalala Shoes get the ball back. Daniel Shaw with a crossover. Guarded by Seiya. Shaw down the floor. Hounded by Seiya to Abellon. Near the free throw line. Abellon jumper. Bottom. Eagles lead. Down to 5. Icasas with the leather. Guarded by Abaya. Icasas, the runner. Too strong. Rebound by Pinsotes. Seiya, jumper, bounces out. Rebound, pick up here by Daniel Shaw. It's a foot race. Shaw against Emnase. Shaw will score! Eagles lead, down to 3. Daniel Sio sends us to this timeout, brought to you by Banapa Promenade Homemade Flavors, made just for you. 7:05 in the fourth when we come back. 7:05 remaining in the fourth. Eagle just up by 2. James Dolera back on the floor here. Pressure defense by the green shirts. Locates Emnase. Forward. Returning Saplala. Dumps a pass. Pinsotes down the post. Shot is no good. Saplala fighting for the loose ball. 3 defenders on him. Saplala will miss the short stab. Rebound is secured by Matis Abaya. He was fouled. Unproductive trip there down the floor for Eagle. Professional tools. Ogalala shoes. Get the ball back with plenty of time. Here in the fourth period, Alec Tejada replacing Julian Sok. Meanwhile, Theo Icasas reactivated here by Coach Gio Sia. Coming up with a steal. Icasas near the rim. No score. Instant offense by Theo Icasas. 4-point advantage for Eagle. Here comes Tejada at the elbow. Abaya, one dribble. Abaya will score. 51-49 advantage for Eagle. Dolera to Cairo Seya. Ball is tapped. Ball will go the way of Ogalala shoes. Turnover forced there by the green shirts. A chance to draw closer. Abelion. Inbound. Theo with a fake. The floater. We are tied at 51. 6:05 in the fourth. Cancho and Cairo Sea colliding there in mid-air. The foul will be called against Luca Cancho. 6:02 remaining in the fourth. Daniel Sio, 7 points in the ball game. Sends us to this deadlock. Ogalala shoes have outscored Eagle in this period 14-4. Who will face Oregon in the finals? Will it be Ogalala shoes or will it be Eagle? The final 6:02 or so will determine that. Emnase to Dolera, guarded by Shaw. Dolera will cross. Double team by the green shirts. Emnase. Cross court to Saplala. Stolen away by Abelion. Ogalala shoes on the run. Abelion looking left, looking right. Abelion missing. Rebound by Sebastian Pinsotes. Hounded by Shaw. To Dolera. Saplala open on the other end. Against Abelion. Saplala's good layup. He will miss. Abaya with the rebound. Hands it over to Abelion. Now to Tejada. Pinsotes in front of him. Tejada. Will miss. Rebound by Cancho. Side steps. Good layup is short. Pinsotes with another board. Tiken Emnase finds Dolera. Hounded by Shaw. Dolera looking at the clock. It says 5:08. Getting a screen from Pinsotes. Handoff. A pick up here by Saplala. 6 seconds on their shot clock. Pinsotes. Dolera. They have to fire. Dolera. The runner is no good. And a 24-second shot clock violation will be called against Eagle. Professional tools. Ogalala shoes get the ball back with 4:54 remaining in the fourth. Something's happening here at the Eagle bench. Cairo Sea looking to sub in to the ball game. Here we go. Alec Tejada with a pickup. Abelion finds Daniel Shaw against Dolera. Now to Cancho, hounded by Sea. Cancho to Abelion, near the elbow. To Shaw with a fake and a traveling violation will be called against Daniel Shaw. Ball going back here to Eagle. Javi Endaya returning for the green shirts. Defensive purposes, he subs out Alec Tejada. Emnase to Dolera. Defended by Shaw. Finds Saplala with a crossover. Saplala will spin near the free throw line. Saplala off the glass. 3-point play opportunity for 30. Saplala restores the lead for Eagle Professional Tools. 3-point play opportunity is brought to you by 10 Fit Vitamins, dollar every day. 14 points now in the ball game for 30. Saplala at the stripe, shooting the bonus. Saplala will miss. Rebound by Abaya, entangled there with Theo Icasas, but the possession arrow is pointing the way of, I think, Eagle. Matis Abaya holding on to his elbow and his shoulders. 4:22 remaining in the fourth. We have an official's timeout. Back to live action with 4:22 remaining here in the fourth. The ball. Alec Tejada. Reactivated here by Coach Isko C. He replaces Daniel Shaw. Line formation here by the blue shirts. Saplala off a bounce pass. Saplala one-hander. That is short. Rebound by James Dolera. Man down on the floor. Emnase jumper. Bottom! 4-point lead for Eagle with 4:05 remaining in the fourth. Abelion nearly losing control of the leather. Pressure defense by Eagle. Pancho with a save. Hounded by Seiya. Oh! Forcing up a pass. Seiya with a pickup. Finds Icasas. Launches a three. That is an air ball. Going for the knockout punch there was Theo Icasas. Instead, the ball goes back to Ogalala Shoes with 3:48 remaining in the fourth. Daniel Shaw back in the ball game. He replaces Mathis Abaya. 3 minutes and 48 here in the final frame. Shaw to Canshaw. Crossing midcourt. Steal from behind by James Dolera. Hands it off to 30 Saplala, and a blocking foul will be called against Daniel Shaw. No team yet in the penalty. Dolera to Cairo Seiya. Dolera looking for the gap. Ball is stripped. Emnase with a pickup. Nearly stolen. Ball is loose. And Daya with a save. Hands it over to Abelion. Finds Alec Tejada. He is stripped up. The foul will be called against number 0. That is Cairo Seiya. Foul number 3 against Cairo. And just a sideline inbound for Ogalala Shoes. Here comes Alec Tejada crossing the midcourt line. At the top of the key. Fires a 3. That is short. Rebound picked up here by 30 Saplala. Eagle on the run. Bounce pass. Emnase lays it in. He will miss. Fight for the loose ball. Saplala with a board. Saplala with a kick out. Taken here by Luca Calcio, and a foul will be called against Cairo Seiya. That is foul number 4 against Cairo Seiya. Ball will stay with Ogalala Shoes. Eagle in the penalty, but before this inbound, timeout is requested by Coach Isko C. This timeout is brought to you by Banapal Promenade, homemade flavors made just for you. The final 2:59 when we come back. Sideline inbound play for Ogalala Shoes. They are down by 4. Luca Cancio, defended by Seiya. Daniel Shaw is open near the corner. Back to Cancio. Shot clock at 15 for the green shirts. Cancio sidesteps, completes, good. 24 points in the ballgame for Luca Cancio. Just a 1 possession lead for Eagle. Dolera finds Seiya. Pass intended for Icasa, stopped there by Bear Abelion. Possession arrow is in favor of Ogalala Shoes. Creeping back here in the 4th period is Ogalala Shoes. They are down by just a basket. Abelion to Cancio, crossing the midcourt line against Seiya. Cancio sidestep, he is fouled. Eagle in the penalty. That will send Luca Cancio to the free throw line as Cairo Seiya will be called for his 5th and final foul. Hunter Ang comes back into the ball game to replace Cairo Seiya. The first free throw for Cancio. That one bounces in. Just a 1-point lead for Eagle. Professional tools. Cancio, second free throw. We are tied at 55. Dolera to Ang to 30 Saplala. Guarded by Abelion. Dolera from the middle. Drop pass. Hunter Ang. Jumper is good. Lead back at the hands of Eagle. Daniel Shaw open for the jumper. That is short. Rebound by 30 Saplala. Stolen. Abelion with the lay-in. No good. And that is there for the pickup. Abaya with the save. Cancio for 3. That is short. Rebound by Phil Icasa. That last 2-minute call by Kuya Andrew Perez is brought to you by 10 Feed Vitamins. Polo every day and jumper. That won't work. Rebound by Imnase. Oh, jumper force by Bear Abelion. The possession arrow in favor of Eagle Professional Tools. 1:34 remaining in the 4th. Timeout requested by Coach Gio Sia. This timeout is brought to you by Banapol Promenade. Homemade flavors made just for you. We will be back. Baseline inbound play for Eagle. Line formation by the other 4. Dolera looking for an opening. Pass tapped there by Endaya. Dolera with a save. With a shot fake. Dolera with a one-hander. That is no good. Fight for the loose ball. And the possession arrow is in favor of Ogalala Shoes. Alec Tejada returns to the floor for Coach Isko C, replacing Javi Endaya. Inbound by Bear Abelion to Luca Cancio, guarded by Ang. Cancio with the leather, hesitation dribble. Cancio, oh, shot is partially deflected. Bounce pass, Abelion to Tejada near the free throw line to Daniel Shaw with a fake to Cancio. Down with his head, shot is no good. Rebound taken in by Saplala to Imnase. Oh, but a foul will be called against Alex Tejada. Ogalala Shoes not yet in the penalty. Oh, 1:03 remaining here in the 4th. Ball will... Huh? What was the call? 1:03 remaining here in the fourth. Clarification here in our officials table. An offensive foul. Did I see that one? An offensive foul was whistled. That means the ball will go back to Ogalala Shoes. We'll have to clear that one as Abelion heads on to the sideline for the inbound. Another crack at the basket here for Ogalala Shoes. Abelion, Cancho, Tejada, Shaw, and Abaya. 5 on the floor for Ogalala Shoes. Ang, Emnase, Ikasa, Saplala, and Dolera for Eagle. Timeout is requested by Coach Isko. See, this timeout is brought to you by Banapo Promenade Homemade Flavors, made just for you. The final 1:03 when we come back. .103 remaining here in the fourth. Sideline inbound play for Ogalala Shoes. Tejada finds Cancho. Screen by Shaw. Cancho against Saplala. Sees a gap. Cancho will tie the ball game at 57. Emnase to Saplala. Crossing the midcourt line to Dolera. Finds Hunter Ang. Entry pass. Deflected by Abelion. Crashing down the floor. Abelion looking for an emergency pass. Jump ball is called. Ball possession in favor of Eagle. Professional Tools. A timeout remaining for each squad as Julian So inserted back to the ball game by Coach Escosi, replacing Luca Cancho. Dolera, inbounder for display for Eagle. Where will this possession go? Dolera finds 30 Saplala to Emnase. Back to Dolera. Hunter Ang. Jumper! That is no good. And Daya with a rebound to Bear Abelion. 30 seconds remaining in the fourth. Forward pitch. Abaya against Ikasa for a shot block. That block is brought to you by Soul. Containers that are built to last. Timeout is requested by Coach Escosi. This timeout is brought to you by Banapa Promenade Homemade Flavors, made just for you. The final 24 seconds when we come back. Inbound from the baseline here for Ogalala Shoes. 10 seconds. Differential from shot clock to game clock. Abellion. Inbound. Tejada is open. Instead he chooses Cancio. Jab step. Abaya. Jumper. Too strong. Rebound by Emnase. Forward pitch to James Dolera against Abaya. Dolera will finish. 2-point lead for Eagle. Ogalala Shoes without a timeout. Cancio with the ball. Hesitation dribble. Sidestep. He is fouled. Kamikaze drive there by Luca Cancio. Getting a foul from Sed Pinsotes. Javi Endaya back on the floor. He replaces Alec Tejada. Julian So also subbed in by Coach Scosi, taking out Daniel Shaw. All important free throws for Luca Cancio. The first one is no good. 5.2 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Make or miss on the second free throw. Interesting call here for Ogalala Shoes. Cancio missing the first. What will they do with the second? Missing again. Rebound by Pinsotes. Foul given up by Abellion. That is the final foul to give for Ogalala Shoes. And Coach Gio Sia calls his final timeout with 2.8 seconds remaining in the fourth. This timeout is brought to you by Homemade Flavors, made just for you. The final 2.8 when we come back. Sideline inbound play here for Eagle. They just need a good inbound. They are ahead by 2. Dolera looking for a target. Dolera with an inbound pass. Pinsotes hangs on to the leather. Foul. Given up by, was that Abellion? At the stripe, shooting the insurance is Seb Pinsotes. 2 points, 14 big rebounds in the ball game. Short on the first. 2.4 of a second remaining here in the ball game. Pinsotes, the second free throw. That is short. And Eagle Professional Tools clinches the second final ticket. They win it 59-57 over Ogalala Shoes. They face off against AutoGuard next weekend for the 10 and under crown here at the Stallion Kids. Season 7 presented by 10 Feet Vitamins. This has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. Post-game interviews when we come back. We have here our best player of the ball game, defensive player of the ball game, and playmaker of the ball game, Theo Icasas, leading Eagle Professional Tools to this exciting 59-57 win over Ogalala. Just una muna, Theo. They made a run. Ogalala just made a run in the fourth, but how were they able to hang on and finish off with this 2-point victory?
Our defense and how we played, and good thing we have these players because they stepped up in the last few seconds.
Well, you nailed 2 booming 3-pointers in the ball game. Is that something that you practice in your spare time?
Yes, you don't. Yeah.
Again, next weekend, the job's not done. You'll be facing Auto Guard for the championship. How excited are you to face Auto Guard in next week's matchup?
I'm very excited. I'm excited for the redemption because we lost to them last time, and I hope we win next week.
Again, finally, the game was streamed live over the official YouTube page of the Stallion Cup. Anyone you want to greet or give a shout out to?
My parents, my teammates, my coaches, Cairo, Terdy, Marco, Hunter, Arvin, Guy, and Seb, James, and Drew, and Mateo, and all my teammates.
Again, that's the best player of the ball game, defensive player of the ball game, and playmaker of the ball game, Theo Icasas, leading Eagle Professional Tools with this victory over Ogalala Shoes. And in behalf of everyone working the sideline here at the Stallion Cup, this has been Jonas Reyes, your live play-by-play anchor only for the Stallion Cup. We see you again next week for the continuation of the 7th Stallion Kids presented by 10 Feet Vitamins.